The forest of Kola is silent. It is a silence so deep you can hear your own blood pumping in your ears. A Soviet sniper scans the tree line, looking for a reflection, a puff of breath, a movement. He sees nothing but white snow and gray birch trees. He relaxes, just for a second, to wipe the frost from his scope. That second is his last. A single shot cracks through the freezing air. He is dead before the sound even reaches him. The White Death has claimed number 505. His name is Simo Häyhä. He is not a soldier by trade. He is a farmer. He stands only 5 feet 3 inches tall. He does not look like a monster. He looks like a ghost. While the Soviet invaders rely on massive artillery barrages and human waves, Simo fights a different war, a private war. He sits in a snow pit for 12 hours a day in temperatures of -40 degrees. He is not just hiding in the snow. He has become the snow. Most snipers use telescopic scopes to see their enemy. Simo refuses. He uses only the iron sights of his most Nagant rifle. A scope requires you to raise your head an inch higher, an inch that can get you killed. A scope glints in the sunlight, a glint that gives away your position. Simo prefers to be invisible. He packs the snow hard around his position, so the muzzle blast won't kick up a powder cloud. He puts snow in his mouth to stop his breath from steaming in the cold air. He is a biological machine of patience and death. The Soviets are terrified. They do not believe one man can do this. They think it is a myth, or a whole platoon of super soldiers. They call in artillery strikes on empty forests just to kill him. They send their own best snipers to hunt him down. But Simo knows these woods. He knows every shadow, every tree root. He waits until the Soviet counter-snipers become impatient. He waits for the sun to catch their scopes. And then, he ends them. On March 6, 1940, the war finally catches him. An exploding bullet hits Simo in the jaw, tearing away half his face. He is found unconscious in the snow, looking more dead than alive. His fellow soldiers carry him back, saying half his head is missing. But the White Death refuses to die. He wakes from his coma on the very day the war ends. He lived to be 96 years old. The Soviets took his land, they took his health, but they never took Kola, and they never took him.
For the next 60 years, the man who terrified an empire simply faded back into the landscape. He didn't boast, he didn't write memoirs, he just went back to the forest, not to hunt men, but to breed dogs and farm the earth. When journalists tracked him down, desperate to understand the mind of the deadliest sniper in history, they expected a bloodthirsty warrior. Instead, they found a quiet, scarred old man sitting on his porch. They asked him, "What did you feel when you pulled the trigger?" They wanted a complex answer about morality or hatred. But Simo simply looked at them and said, "The recoil." When asked how he became such a deadly shot, he gave just one word: practice. In the end, Simo Häyhä wasn't fighting for glory, and he wasn't fighting for hate. He was fighting for his home. And in the freezing silence of history, he stands as the ultimate proof that it is not the size of the army that matters, but the fire in the heart of the defender.